Hi guys, this is Nikki from Blue Moose Barbecue. Today we're going to make a simple smoked syrup on the smoker today. So what I've done is I've added 2 cups of water into a half-size pan, and I've also then poured in 2 cups of sugar. All I've had to do then is to stir this up pretty well. It's going to take a while for this to dissolve all the way, so I'm going to keep stirring it. Once this is all mixed up, I've got my smoker preheating. We're going to smoke this at about 180 degrees Fahrenheit using some sweet wood. So I've got a blend that has cherry and maple and a few others, which make a really nice smoked syrup. We went to the Kentucky Bourbon Trail this past weekend and had some Old Fashions, which is a mixed drink that's made with the simple syrup. And we enjoyed them so much, we thought a smoked syrup would be even better. The thing is with smoked syrup or simple syrup is to remember to do equal parts of sugar and water. I'm going to keep stirring this up, and then I'm going to see you out at the smoker here in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I've got my smoker preheated. The smoke's coming really well out of it. It's running a little warmer than I wanted, but I think we'll be okay. It's at 234. It will come down because I had it set on the low setting. I'm going to set the timer on this for 2 hours. So right now it's set for 1 hour. We're going to increase that to 2. It's now set for 2 hours. And there she goes. And now the temps are down because I've got this open. So I'm going to come back and check on this about every half hour. I've got it stirred up pretty good. Most of the sugar in there has melted, but we're going to come back every 30 minutes or so and stir it up. Okay, we'll check back later. All right, we are 30 minutes into the 2-hour smoke, and it says to stir occasionally, so I think 4 times during a smoke is fine. So I've got this opened up right now. I'm just going to give her a stir. I can see that the sugar has dissolved really well. Because it's smoking at between 178 and 185, it's not boiling because boiling point is 212. And I can see that the water is starting to take on a little bit of that smoke color. Okay, we'll check back in another 30 minutes. All right, guys, we're back at the 1 hour mark. Still smoking at about 174, which is all right. Just gonna stir it up. Little bit of color change. Not sure we'll get a whole lot. I don't want it to be too brown. We'll let that go, and we'll check it again shortly. All right, 30 minutes left to go. Actually, 20 minutes. We missed it a little bit. Let's open this up and see. No big changes, which is what we expected. It is getting a nice color to it, though. It'll look really nice once we put it in the jar. So we'll give it its last 20 minutes and see how she looks. All right, our timer is about to go off here on our smoker. She's at 174 right now, so she's kind of cooling down a little bit. We used quite a bit of pellets doing this, but that's all right. That's what they're for. If we open this up and take a look, the syrup's got a nice color to it. It's been getting a little closer to it. Actually, this is what happens when your timer's done. So now I should be able to just turn it off, press that to turn that off, and it's going to go into cool down mode. So the auger will run for another 5-10 minutes because it was so low, and it will burn out everything else that's in the auger tube and cool it down. But back to our syrup. Now that this is done, it's got a nice color to it. I'm going to take it in, let it cool down, and then we'll get the final look at it in the mason jar. Here's our 2 containers of smoked simple syrup. Not too dark of a color, but that's all right. I could let it go a little longer if I wanted to. Again, this smoked for 2 hours at around 180 degrees. But yes, you could let it go a little bit longer. but I'm pretty happy with how it looks. We'll try it in old fashioned later on.